Hello everybody. Today we'll be talking about text editor, which is the widget right here for Elementor. Just quick overview, just like the other stuff that I've talked about. So let's go. Let's get right into it. So first thing first, let's do the plus sign so that you can create a section and how many columns they are here. So I'm just gonna select, well, let's just choose this one section and one column. So this is one section. As you can see, if you hover on top, it says edit section, and same thing here to edit column. So that's the column within a section. So let's go to this button to see the list of all the available widgets. Let's select text editor and click, hold and drag and put it over here. And as you can see, that's basically what it is. It's the place for you to put in text. So as you can see, you can type it like a normal here, or if you're more code savvy when it comes to HTML, you can actually go to text over here and you can do it so. But this is if you are more tech savvy, like more familiar with HTML code. So as you can see, you have an option. Let's go back to visual. As you can see, you have an option of bold, italics, underline, and whether you want it to make it to be a bullet list or number list. And this button is if you want to include link on one of the words. And this is if you want to go full screen. And this is something that I rarely use. Is basically toolbar toggle if you choose to design to work the Elementor that way. But usually these are the stuff that I usually use the most: bold, italic, underline, bullet lists and numbered lists and link, especially link. So let's say if you want to create a link. So what you want to do is you click, hold and drag, left click I mean, and select the one you want to create a link, and then click this button. And let's say if you want to go type in YouTube, so you type the URL, or if you want to go to specific page in the site, so let's say about, or maybe contact. As you can see, it will automatically pop up the list of some of the content, some of the pages that are available on your site with the word contact or about. So let's say if I type about, as you can see, that pops. So it's very convenient actually. So let's say if you want people to go to that link, so that will be it. So now, okay, but as you can see, what I did was that I kind of show you how to insert the link, but I did not finalize it. So let me finalize that link. So I'm just going to click about us again, and about us, or maybe actually just type about. And then you have to click this button, apply. So that will finalize the link, as you can see. And the color is blue now. So let's say you say, well, I don't want that link anymore. I want something else, or I just want to remove that link. So you can just click it once. As you can see, it automatically show the icon highlighted and show the link. You can actually remove the link by clicking this button. So if I click that, it disappears. So now, what is drop cap? And you just saw what it does. It's basically, that's what it does. The first letter is big, so some websites use that style. So if you choose to do so, and okay, let's go to columns now. And on the columns, as you can see, it says default. Basically, the whole thing is just a one giant text editor. You can actually split this into 2 columns automatically, or maybe 3 or 4. So let me demonstrate it to you. So see if I click 2, as you can see, it cuts into 2 columns by default. Same thing with 3 and 4, and so on. And you can, let's say if I do 2, you can actually go to column gap. You can see increase the distance between the columns. So that's what it does. But if you just wanna, you know, put it back to default, you can simply just delete this. As you can see, it goes back to the default setting. Now, okay, so now that we are in the layout section, we can go to style, and then on the styles, you can actually choose the alignment. As you can see, left is the obvious default. You can actually center it. As you can see, it's all centered. Or you can say right alignment. So, but now I'm just gonna click that, unclick that and let it go back to default. And same thing with text color. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. So you can change it to any color you like. You can choose any color you like. So I'm just gonna put it back. Oh, by the way, if you say you choose all the color you like and you say, well, I don't like that, let me just clear it and go back to the original. So that's the button. So typography will be the size, the type of the font, and so on. So basically, if I go to family, let's click the font, and then let's go to, I'm just gonna pick a random font. As you can see, it changed the font. And let's say if I want to change the weight from 500, by the way, 400 is normal, 700 is bold, and 900 is strong. So as you can see, if I put 900, let's say if I put 700, see it's bold, but not as bold as 900. So basically the rule of the thumb is the smaller the number, the thinner it is. As you can see, if I put 100, and I think on the 300 it's slightly thicker. But anyway, I'm just gonna put it back to 400. And okay, so let's go to transform. Transform means that what do you want to do with it? So, you can uppercase, you can do lowercase, all lowercase, as you can see. You can do capitalize, meaning that every single word has a capitals on it. Or you can just normal, but normal will be equivalent to default. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put it back to default. On the styles, you have an options of normal, italic, and oblique, and I think that's pretty obvious what it does. So, and okay, so let's go back to decoration. You have underline, as you can see. You have overline, which is on top, and you got line through. Basically, it's kind of like a check. Like, let's say if you've done something and you say, okay, let's check that one out. So, that'll be a line through. But anyway, none would be equivalent to default in this point. Line height would be the distance between the two lines. So let me demonstrate it to you. So see, as you can see, at the beginning when you have 0.1, pretty much the distance is non-existent. So as you can see, as I drag it over, yeah, it's pretty obvious what it does by now. So, and letter spacing is basically the distance between letters. So as you can see, as I increase the distance, and I can make it tight, but I don't think you like that one. So anyway, if I want to reset it, I'll just highlight that and click backspace or delete. But let's say if you say, well, I don't like the way it looks now, let me go back to the previous look, the default, just click this button, back to default, and there you go. And advanced will be something that we'll cover at some point in the future, but this is for advanced users. And yeah, that's pretty much cover what the text editor is all about. So if you have any questions, you'd like to comment, you want me to dive deeper into some of its aspects, just leave a comment down below, and don't forget like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. notification bell. So I'll see you guys on the next one.